Friday, June 5th was the last time we checked our blood sugar. Ooh, 72 carbs. That's the result for today, 72. This tastes interesting. I don't know.
Yes! Yes! Then the one in Asheville was booty cheeks.
Literally. Auditorium 3.
I'm ready.
Oh, what the? Nice. You can have a table.
We can put the seats all the way like as a bed.
Now on front.
Where?
It's a first look at some highly anticipated films.
Look.
Check it out.
Never mind, it goes down.
Hey, it's Jim
Look,
Rodriguez, commissioner of the
My legs can go up.
anticipated sci-fi thriller Disclosure Day, starring Coleman Domingo in the blockbuster.
But he says it's
No,
so
girl.
comfy.
Not only this movie theater, but there's a bunch of movie theaters in Greensboro that are bomb as fuck like this
It's
one.
a number to use.
We'll take you guys to.
No,
The
seriously.
National Suicide and
Where
Crisis
you wanna take
Line.
Call, text, or chat 988-24/7.
We're not going to have a place to live.
Our rejection of this understanding is leading us towards
Sandy?
Oh my god, that's crazy.
What?
No, hold on a second.
You felt that way.
It's just happened over time. It started during Christmas.
What's that?
No, when we're with her.
Nikki?
Wearing my sweater, huh?
Damn, she's controlling it as well.
Today I wanted to talk about a few awful things that have been happening to my wife more recently. I'll try to explain everything that happened to my wife, but if Emmie needs to pitch in, I'll let her. So, a week prior to June 2nd, where all this hell started, it was May 26, 2026. On the way home from our Georgia trip, my wife started to notice that the power assist wheel of her wheelchair had started to tilt a bit inward, which obviously isn't normal, but she could still drive around in it almost completely fine. She was doing well, but we noticed a slight tilt of her chair. It definitely wasn't too bad. Prior to this, Emmie was supposed to get her new wheelchair around this date as well. Unfortunately, the new chair never arrived, so we don't know if it went missing. On June 2, 2026, we noticed that the wheel on Emmie's wheelchair had tilted so much worse, to the point that there was literally no gap between her seatbelt and the wheel space, and she felt like she was driving through sand. Matthew kept having to push her around slowly. Eventually, we got her into the van and tried to look at it. Unfortunately, it was unfixable, and so Emmie and her anti-tip bars were literally teetering on a box that was the only thing holding her up. Unfortunately, right as we were trying to take a look at the wheel, the whole box collapsed and Emmie almost fell out of her wheelchair. So unfortunately, we were stuck in the car for 4 hours, but soon enough Emmie thankfully got a rental wheelchair. It wasn't built for her, so it was quite uncomfortable, and she started getting clammy and sweaty within 20 minutes, meaning her autonomic dysreflexia was saying that she was uncomfortable. So we had to put her in the back of the car and hopefully hope for the best. So we got home, and when we finally rested for a while, we realized that during Emmie's routine skin check, she had a pressure sore on the tip of her tailbone. Thankfully, it was very minor, and it took 3 days to fully recover, June 5th, because it wasn't too serious. We believe Emmie got the pressure sore due to the rental chair because it wasn't her same cushion and it wasn't specifically designed for people who have spinal cord injuries. The fact that she was out of her chair most of the wheelchair process probably didn't help either. No matter how many weight shifts she had done, she still got one. She didn't experience too many symptoms, and thankfully one stressful situation was gone. Then there was another. On June 4th, Emmie woke up, we had breakfast, and it was yummy, but Emmie's whole sliding board was just gone, and we don't know where it went to this day. Now for June 5th, the day Emmie's pressure sore was completely healed. Hooray! But that's not all. We had this huge ordeal that we'll have more info on soon. Later after that, we had a hangout in Greensboro with our friend, and later on we had Tony's Slices. The pizza was delicious, but Emmie's blood sugar had been almost high previously, the reading being 134 and our high being 140, so she felt anxious. She also had almost no appetite for the majority of the day, and while the pizza was delicious, she barely had a slice. Towards the end of the meal, we had to do an IC, and Emmie also started to feel overheated and very nauseous. We then had to walk back to the car. Previously, our friend thought the walk to Tony's Slices was only 5 minutes, but we then realized that she had selected the driving time. It ended up being close to a 30-minute walk. So now Emmie was badly overheating and was gravely nauseous and had to stroll in a dead-heavy wheelchair that barely worked. We felt awful, almost gagged, and felt miserable. Thankfully, things improved since then. On June 6th, we went swimming goggles, and Emmie got her replacement wheels, or some rental ones. They're not the same brand and don't give her nearly enough extra push power because she doesn't have tricep function, so it's still sorta hard to push her around. Swimming didn't go too bad. We overheated once more, and then we got pretty bad sunburn, but we had a pretty good time. Right now, Emmie is doing pretty well as of currently. She has rental wheels so far, and hopefully we can get the parts to fix her wheels again, and she's feeling way better. And we're both very glad. But man, was it very rough for the first few days. Thank you all for watching this weekly vlog. We greatly appreciate it, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye, bye.